So the first step I gonna work with my charcoal pencil, and I gonna make a general drawing on of of my subject, because it's how the masters used to start. They used to start with very light underpainting. We are talking about painting because the pastel, it's almost like painting already, and so I will use the same technique that masters used to do. I will establish all the shadow and light for my drawing first. I will establish all the lines. As always, I will do the fast drawing first, and then I will fix it when I need it to. So I underline and I go very lightly. I don't push on my line. Uh, I just basically I barely touch my pencil. I hold it like this, and I barely go around my subject to establish the drawings that I'm gonna cover with pastel later. I will establish all the values. Remember, the values are first. In any drawing, the values are very important. All the shadow, all the edges, and then I will go and take my color pastel and color it fast after I have all of the shadow on my on my subject gonna be established. So you see the light touches of the shadow. I underline the shadow, but I'm not gonna push it too much, because only on a cast shadow, because on a form shadow it's gonna be very light. After you finish all of the shadow and lights, you will have to spray it. If you don't have a spray, you can take your eraser and dab it a little bit, so you can have the drawing very clean for pastel to start with. Now I am going to work with orange red and cover my medium value. Why the medium value? Because 70% of my veg is gonna be out of shadow, not on a light, right on the medium values light, and I will cover it with red orange. Afterwards, I can go to shadow. To shadow, I will go with violet, and a light I will go with bright yellow, almost like lemon yellow. For now, I gonna go and establish medium value. In between the dark and light, I always gonna use a little bit warmer red that gonna turn my subject a little bit like a ball to the light. And so you work with medium values first and then establish shadow and then establish the light. Pay attention how I move my pastel. My stick of pastel describing the form. It doesn't go from left to right or from right to left, diagonal lines or vertical lines. Do not do the vertical lines. It's very sharp lines. They are not gonna show the subject the three-dimensional. It's gonna flat the subject. So I'm just going around and around like a sculpture will do the clay, and I describe that way my form. Also, I leave a little bit space on a paper between the strokes of pastel because I'm gonna add more and more different pastels, and it will go on open space on the paper. If you don't do that, your paper gonna be covered with pastel to start with, and then the next pastel that the stick, the color you will take is not gonna have a space, and it's gonna get on the top and not gonna be mixing very well. So be careful not to cover all the paper to start with. Leave a space on the paper.